What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Today I just wanted to throw something together quick because I've been on a big Pantera kick lately, and you know, Dimebag is one of my favorite players, so I wanted to make something about all the little things that he does that I really appreciate. Without further ado, let's get right into it. First thing I want to talk about is his tone. Very, very bad in a good way. And I think people forget that distorted guitar has always been bad in a good way. Somewhat of an unnatural thing that's not supposed to happen, that wasn't intended to happen, but it sounds good because somebody else made it sound good. It's a super scooped, but also really honky in the high mids. Really hard to replicate too because there's so much EQ going on in front, behind, and in post. So what you're hearing is the closest I could get to it. I think the secret though is having a doubler. So let's take a listen to kind of what I dialed in. Just really thickens it up, that way you don't need to do double tracks, which is pretty slick. My signal chain looks something like using a 6-band EQ, boosting 800 Hertz a lot. It's going into somewhat of a Randall clone, boosting the mids, and then on the output EQ, I scoop more 500 out, and then boost more 800 to 1000 Hertz. Makes it super focused. Super focused, super honky, but still scooped enough in the low mids to make it sound really good on rhythm. My next favorite thing about Dimebag is his approach to shredding and solos. Sometimes it's really good to have really cool phrases that sound really cool, but sometimes you just need notes for notes' sake. So you can hear there was still a phrase there. There was still a main phrase. Very cool, very metal. And then in between messing around with that phrase, sometimes you just need notes to get where you're going. Just a really cool thing to keep in mind, you know, sometimes not everything needs to make sense. Sometimes it just needs to sound pretty cool. So my next favorite thing I love about Dimebag is his approach to riffs. What I really admire about his approach to writing riffs is Dimebag is an incredible guitar player, but that doesn't stop him from really enjoying simple things. A lot of people, they get good at guitar and they just want to write hard songs instead of writing good songs. The other thing though is some of his riffs are still simple. They sound good, but they're still hard, like Cowboys from Hell and Domination. My fourth favorite thing about Dimebag is the squeals. Those are just such a trademark. If you don't know how to do them, usually they're on the G string here. You take the whammy bar, you flick the G string with your finger, kind of covering up the other strings so that they don't ring out. You dump the bar, and then while the string's loose, you barely touch the string to get a harmonic to come out. The easiest ones are the 12th, 7th, and 5th. The harder ones are from the 4th fret and below. My fifth favorite thing about Dimebag is his idea of practice. Now, we've talked about tone, we've talked about how he plays. One thing I really admired from him that I kind of picked up was that when you practice guitar, it shouldn't feel like practice. You don't need to do all these dumb workouts where you're doing all the dumb stuff. Because those don't sound musical, they're dumb, and they don't really teach you a whole lot. So if you just write cool stuff, you jam, and you try and learn hard stuff, it'll help progress your playing more than a more structured guitar playing routine will. Yeah, that was my Dimebag video. I hope you guys got something from this sort of thing. If you guys enjoyed it, like and subscribe. I love reading your guys' comments and talking with you guys, so leave a comment down below. And I will see you guys in the next video.